How's everybody doing out there? Welcome back to another video, and thank you for checking out my channel. My name is Taylor Schlupp, and I'm here to babble on about acoustic pickups. What we're going to talk about today is the K&K Pure Mini pickup. We're kind of taking a second look at it and what you can do to make it sound even better. So a while back I did a demo on the K&K Pure Mini along with the K&K Pure preamp that they recommend running with it. And I was using my Eastman E10 SS, which is like a J45 style guitar. And when I got my Martin, I wasn't happy with how the K&K inside of it sounded live. It didn't sound like that Martin sound. So I switched to the LR Baggs Anthem SL, and it was defective, faulty, whatever you would call it. So I sent it back to Sweetwater. They were totally cool about it. They have, honestly, some of the best customer service in the world. So huge shout out to Sweetwater. So then I bought a regular sized Anthem, and that has the preamp that goes right along here. It's got the piezo that goes underneath the saddle, and then the microphone that goes on the soundboard, and then you've got a battery holder that goes up here on the neck block. So a lot of stuff going on in your guitar. And when I would play it unplugged, yes, it sounded great plugged in. The problem that I had with it was the string volume was very uneven compared to the K&K. So the other problem was when you would play it unplugged, it seemed like it lost quite a bit of tone and a lot of those overtones from having all that stuff on your soundboard. Okay, so that was my problem with that. Then I tried the Lyric system because it's a smaller system, and I just wanted a natural sound, like what you would get from miking up a guitar. The problem with the Lyric was it fed back really bad, so couldn't use that. Even with the feedback buster, it was really bad for feedback, for me at least. Maybe I wasn't doing something right, I don't know. So I went back to the good old K&K Pure Mini, and I was like, what can I do to make this sound natural, like a microphone would sound? Because it has kind of that chirp on the top. You know, it kind of sounds like plasticky. But it's really nice and even, you know, it's a really natural sounding pickup. And I actually reached out to my pal Brad Paisley, and I was like, what should I do? And he said, it's all going to be a matter of what you process it through. So, you know, he was recommending like a piezo style pickup, which I guess the K&K is kind of like the same concept. I don't really know the difference per se. You know, a piezo goes up underneath, you know, it's an under saddle, where the K&K is a 3 transducer pickup that goes on your soundboard. So what I ended up doing was I stopped EQing things with the Pure preamp, because I never EQ things with my mixer for my acoustic shows. I like to keep things flat. I do mix my vocals, but as far as the guitar goes, I keep it flat. So I was EQing things by the Pure preamp, and what happens is you want to get rid of some of those low mids, because that's where the boxiness comes from in the K&K pickup. But when you would turn down the mid knob on the Pure preamp, it really just took away the high mids. So then you'd be stuck with the highs, no high mids, you'd still have some low mids, and then you had the really prominent bass. Okay, it's a very bassy pickup. So that wasn't working either. So what I did was I decided to put a board together, and you guys might have seen that video recently, but I put the MXR 10 band EQ on it, and it just changed the game completely. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how I go about running this this EQ pedal with the K&K Pure preamp, or I'm sorry, Pure Mini pickup, along with the Pure preamp, and it just sounds phenomenal, especially live. It sounds fantastic. It sounds like a mic'd up guitar, especially in a PA speaker. I don't know how it'll come across on, you know, like a cell phone or a TV, whatever you guys are watching this on. But anyway, so we're going guitar into the pure preamp, which is set flat on the EQ and the volume is wide open. And then we're going into the 10-band EQ, and I'll show you guys here how I have that EQ'd, but first I'm going to play it just everything flat, okay? No EQ. Okay, absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's just not the sound that I like. You know, everybody, there's no wrong answer as far as tone goes. Everybody likes what they like. So it's just not the tone that I like. So turn on the EQ, and you can see with the blue LED lights kind of how I have it mixed. We're keeping the low frequencies pretty prominent. I never take anything past 6 dB or below 6 dB. So we've got, you know, you can see it's bumped up a little bit above unity on the lows, and then the low mids are definitely scooped out more down around the -5 dB. And then around 2K we start bringing it back up to about unity, and then around 4 to 8K we're boosting it to kind of give it more that natural high sound to it. And then to kind of even things off around 16K we're bringing it back down. That kind of takes care of some of the kind of piercing, what do I want to call it, chirp, kind of edgy sound to it. So this is what it sounds like. To me, it just sounds really natural, okay? And that's what I was going for. A lot of times when you hear an acoustic guitar with a pickup, it doesn't sound like an acoustic to me. You know, I like it to sound like what the guitar sounds like unplugged, okay? So the 10-band EQ is like, it was like the ultimate solution. So here's no EQ. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, that's how to get the most out of your K&K Pure Mini pickup. I always get them confused. Pure Mini pickup and Pure Preamp. Pure Mini pickup, it's a great 3 transducer pickup. It's like the kind of the flagship for acoustic guitar pickups, especially for acoustic guitars that don't come with a pickup in them. And to my ears, adding a 10-band EQ like that on top of the K&K Pure Preamp just sounds phenomenal. And it sounds really natural and like you have a microphone, but without all the issues that come with a microphone. So like unevenness, feedback issues, that kind of thing. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please be sure to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe. And if you are already subscribed, thank you so much for sticking around, and until next time, we will see you guys later.